Okay, awesome. Great to have you here, Ivana. So my
Thank you.
first question would be, can you give a brief introduction and tell me how your experience was applying for jobs on your own?
Yeah, of course. Hi, I'm Evana, and I completed my MSc Management from Imperial Business School, London. I moved here in September of 2022, and I was applying right from the start. Initially, I was applying to the typical big firms, and I realized that there's immense amount of competition because you're competing with graduates who just completed their undergrad, but even those from who are doing their masters right now. So it's a huge amount of competition. And I was making very general and generic applications. They weren't very specific to like the company I was targeting or the job I was targeting. I was using one CV to apply, and I kept doing that for a long time. And then honestly, I heard back. I have had a lot of interviews, but I never could make it across to the line. And I think it was all because I was not very targeted and very specific in my approach. And the LinkedIn mass applying didn't work at all. I hardly heard back. It was those applications where I took a little more time, where I at least got and took a little more efforts that I actually heard back. But still, I was making very generic applications, and yeah, I was just all over the place basically.
I love that. I love that. And then what got you to apply to work with me directly?
Yeah, so I think somewhere around July, I think when one of your posts went viral, that's literally when I came across your profile on LinkedIn. And obviously, since I was applying for over a year, I was done with my course and I still hadn't found a job. And I had a very set schedule that I just want to stay back for a few months, get my yeah, till the end of the year and apply. And when after 2 months of graduating, it's still nothing was working out. And I thought, let me just put in an application. I actually came to one of your socials, and I was just like, randomly, I actually reached out to you, letting you know that I actually applied to the
I
cohort. And that's
remember.
when you told me that, I should come for this social. And that's where I actually met you and
I
Luca
love
for the
that.
first time. But yeah, I think just that, the realization that I needed some external help and, like a third person to tell me what I'm doing wrong, what I should be doing and what I should be improving on. And I think that's the reason I sort of applied to you all.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So Ivana, and then how was your experience working with me?
So you were my coach, obviously, and I think we were very, very specific about what we wanted to do. We were heads on from the first day. We were like, we want to like sort of understand what I've done. Because I've done so many different things. We sort of focused and tried to align to one particular aspect and one particular industry, one particular role, and that's how we came into operations. That's when I realized that a lot of the things I had done was actually operational based. I had an idea, but I never we sort of like knew that that's what I should be targeting. And when we did that, I think we sort of obviously heard so many responses. I think almost every job applied, we had an interview. I don't remember a single job we didn't apply that we didn't have an interview for, but I think it was just that structured approach. And you were pushing me daily for like making quality applications. Like you were very cutthroat and very like brutal about all, like my material, like CV, we like completely changed it, like we completely transformed the CV. So I think it was just like that, like the extra push and that brutal honest opinion which you gave sort of like which pushed me to like perform better, because I used to honestly come nervous to all our one-on-one calls where I'm like, what is the person going to tell me today, I mean, I need
Amazing.
to like bring up like really quality material. And that's what I said right in the beginning, which is I needed a third person to sort of push me and like look at me and what I'm doing. And I think, yeah, my whole experience was sort of, yeah, just basically that.
I love that. No, that's great. And then what job do you land? What was the salary? You got a pay rise as well, even before starting, correct?
Yeah, so I am currently working at Homebox as an operational analyst, and my pay salary is 28,000. And yeah, it is a utility with management company, and I'm like in the core of the operations, where I'm basically dealing with a lot of different aspects. I'm already like hardly 1 month into the job, and my boss already wants me to like strategize and come up with new processes and think of automation. So yeah, it's something that I always wanted to do. And yeah, thank you so much for helping me land a job.
No, don't worry. It was all you. It was all your hard work. Amazing. Thank you so much, Ivana. I hope other people get inspired by your story.